Hello, I'm James from valwyattmarine. Today I've got rather an unusual opportunity to show you around this beautiful boat that's just behind me there on the hard standing. She's currently for sale with us, and I'm going to give you a walk around of the outside of the boat and then get you up on board and show you around the cabin. Big shock really is, although it looks like a classic boat from a bygone era, the boat was actually built in 2001. So what she's going to give you, as well as all that classic styling and a lot of wood, is a lot of modern convenience. So straight away you'll notice one of the most obvious things is that there is a bow thruster fitted to the boat, and once we get inside and look at the other mechanicals, they are all quite modern as well. So the boat has come from and was built in Norfolk. You'll see up there she's got a Broads registration number on her still, and a mud weight in place of an anchor that can be swapped over if you wanted to. The hull itself is wooden. Much time walking around the outside of the boat, but I'll just walk around. We've got a lot of sunshine going on here, and I just want to give you the overall condition of her. She's fitted with the heating, so you can see on the outside of the deck there, we've got the exhaust from the diesel heating system. Come round, the transom of the boat is stunning. So you've got that varnished wooden transom on there. I cannot confirm when she was last varnished there, but I think you can see from the condition that I'm showing you that she's looking in really good order. Looking forward onto the bow, you'll see the decks are finished with a satin varnish. It's probably not that clear, but there's not a high gloss on there. They're teak decks, and then coming round to the superstructure, that has got a high gloss finish on it, and we're advised that the superstructure is Brazilian mahogany. Step down into the cockpit of the boat now. I've left the canopies on today because it's a little bit breezy and you'll get less wind noise coming across on the camera. There are plenty of photographs of the boat on the water with various different canopy configurations that are possible. So I'm going to put the link to the listing at the bottom of this video, and then you'll be able to look at the still photographs. So today is more about a video tour of the boat. So I'm going to give you a cockpit walk round first, and then we will go down below and look into the cabin. So you've got a port side helm position there, and as I said at the start of the video, although we are on a classic looking boat, you have got all the modern conveniences. So she's got a Nani diesel inboard engine, which I'll show you in a minute, with fairly modern instrumentation up there. Bow thruster, I mentioned, you've got the control down there. Your main switches are up there, your gauges. Throttle is a standard arrangement. Down below you've got your breakers and your battery master switches down there. Boat is fitted with two fridges, one up in the cockpit down there, and there's another one down in the cabin we're going to come to at the moment. So you've got great visibility in here. It's beautiful when you're at that wheel. You've got that lovely long bow going forward. A few plaques and plates for various things that the boat's attended, I think, in the past, or a bit of memorabilia. And these beautiful carved seats, one on each side, they match. A little bit of storage down there. I mentioned modern conveniences, and you might notice down there the boat has diesel heating, which I mentioned when we were doing the outside walk round of the hull. There's an outlet for the cockpit, and we'll show you the controller when we get down below. Both sides have got storage, so you've got these little sideboards on each side, and the drawers above. Beautiful woodwork going all the way around. Seating wise, you've got this lovely U-shaped seating area here, and different different table configurations. That's the larger of the two tables you can have up here. You can remove that. You can see it's got a conventional sort of boat pole under there to remove, and there is a smaller round table that can be put in there as well if you're just having a couple of drinks and you're not eating. I just want to show you something that's really beautiful in here. The way that the name is sign written into the top of the engine box. We'll have a look in the engine later, but at the moment we're just giving you a walk round up here, and then we're going to go and head down below. So time to go down below, but I just want to hover here for a moment and show you how beautiful that view is down there. So my understanding is that the majority of the cabin is built from mahogany, and then at the side we've got these beautiful stripped slats which are cherry wood with a high gloss finish, and then painted behind in cream. So really striking. It's gorgeous when you come down here, yet also practical. So over on the starboard side you've got this little galley sink, oven and hob there, and then I've already mentioned, but over on the other side you've got another fridge as well. In terms of other modern conveniences, we discussed the heating. You can see the Webasto control unit there with the thermostat, and then on the other side, over on the other bulkhead, you've also got a stereo, it's a Pioneer stereo, and that's linked up to speakers that are down here. Going forward, just take you through this door here. You're lovely. I mean, it's the most beautiful toilet compartment you've probably ever seen. And that's actually fitted with an electric toilet as well, so quite all the sort of modern conveniences, including the engraved toilet seat there, quite something. Portholes in here, a little bit of access in there, just through to your chain locker, and then you've also got a hatch up there. I'm just going to quickly spin you around and give you a view off. We are going to get quite a lot of sunlight going back that way, but that gives you a general view back, and a little bit of a view out to the world going by today. That would be your view out if you were on the Thames today. So coming aft from that cabin fridge there and sideboard, we've also got a little bit more storage here. There's a hanging wardrobe, so you have a hanging rail in the top there, and then space to hang coats and clothes up if you're on a day out. So this boat is all about the detail and a couple of those little features like the toilet seat and the top of the engine box I've shown you already. But this is another point I really wanted to show you. That is a beautiful little wooden box, Native Yacht Company, the manufacturers of the boat, with your instruction manual in there. All complete. What a lovely detail that is, with everything in there to do with the boat, all nicely compiled. There is a secondary little book in there which just tucks inside as well, which talks a little bit about the company. And while we're looking at bespoke special little features, what about these little handmade coasters with the boat logo on the top there? They're amazing. That's not the sort of thing you see very often on a boat. So I wanted to, in a minute, show you a couple more details and features in the cockpit and show you the engine as well and some of the storage. But before I do that, I wanted to mention the headroom height up here in this area that's canopied. So there is, I'm 5'10", and there is loads of room for me to walk around in here. So if you have got poor weather and you've got the canopies up, then you don't really have to worry about stooping around in the canopies. As I've walked around towards the aft end of the boat, even though it slopes down a little bit, I'm still, now you can see there that there's tons of headroom. So if it's a boat for entertaining, you've got a few people on board, the weather draws in, you want to be tucked in the warm, you've all got plenty of space to stand up and move around in the boat. When we were up in the cockpit earlier, we have that large table here. It'd be great if you all sat around eating, but when you're not and you're perhaps underway and you're moving around in and out from one side of the boat to the other, or you're just sat having a drink here, it's interchangeable, and you've got this rather beautiful little drinks table which you can swap over as a replacement. In terms of what else you've got up here, in terms of practical storage, under these side benches, as you might expect, you can lift that up, and in there you've got storage. So we've got fenders all in there, and similar over on the other side. I'm going to pause the video for a moment and just pop the engine cover up for you to have a look in there as well. Very easy engine access as well. That engine box is hinged on the forward side. That just lifts up and over, so it's very easy to do your checks on your engine. And as I said, you've got a little nanny there, 37 horsepower, perfect for inland waterways, nice and economical, nice and easy to maintain. Just popped that engine box back down for you and lifted one of the floor panels, because again I'm just trying to show you again how easy everything is, like a modern boat. You've got your weed filter down there, your weed strainer, and your fuel filter over there. So it's only a case of just lifting that one floor panel off, and you've got access to both of those elements as well. I hope you've enjoyed me showing you around Harrier today. In truth, it's a boat you really need to get on board to feel and feel the aura that it gives you, because it really is stunning. But I wanted to give you a snapshot walk around, so if you're considering coming and travelling to us to see the boat, you know a little bit more about it. The link for the boat on our website will be in the description. Please feel free to ask any questions either in the comments below, or just to contact us via our email address, which you'll find on our website where the boat's listed. Thank you very much.